Ever had someone look right through you? Felt invisible? That sting of being underestimated? Don't hate it. Use it. Today, I'm giving you 5 secret moves that turn low expectations into your personal rocket fuel. These aren't just theories. These are real lessons from world champions, underdog teams, and founders who went from 0 to $1 billion. They all had one thing in common. People counted them out. But they used that doubt as a smokescreen to build, to train, and to prepare in private. While everyone else was busy looking the other way, they were quietly becoming unstoppable. Stick with me until the very end, because the last move isn't just a tip. It's the secret that ties everything together and will completely change how you see the game. Let's get into it. Ever felt like people weren't taking you seriously? Good. Let me tell you a secret. Being underestimated isn't a weakness. It's a weapon. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's your cloak of invisibility. When no one expects much from you, they don't prepare for you. They don't study your moves. They don't even see the door you're about to walk right through. Imagine you're at a poker table with a royal flush, but you're wearing the face of someone who's about to fold. They think you have nothing, so they get sloppy, overconfident, and distracted. And that's your moment. That's when you make your move. Before they even realize the real game has started, you've already won. Being underestimated frees you from the crushing weight of expectation. You can build, plan, and execute in the shadows. This freedom is your superpower. So let them underestimate you. It's the greatest advantage you'll ever have. Remember Leicester City back in 2015? The odds of them winning the league were 5,000 to 1. 5,000. Everyone laughed. Everyone wrote them off as a joke. But here's what they did. They shut up and trained. No big talk, no media hype, just relentless drills, perfecting every corner, and defenders who earned pizza for every clean sheet. Small wins, tracked, rewarded, and repeated. By the middle of the season, something had shifted. They weren't the plucky underdogs anymore. They were sitting at the top of the Premier League table. While the world was still laughing, Leicester was leading. They weren't loud, just lethal. Here's the lesson. Stop wasting your energy trying to prove yourself with words. Let your actions do the talking. Focus on stacking small, consistent wins. They build on each other, like compound interest, slowly at first and then all at once. By the time anyone notices, the scoreboard will say it all for you. If you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Have you ever set a huge goal only to see it crumble after one bad day? It happens. Goals are fragile. But systems are built to last. Think about the 2019 Washington Nationals. They started their season in disaster mode with a terrible 1931 record. Everyone wrote them off. The fans, the commentators, they all said the dream was dead. But the team didn't fixate on winning the World Series. Instead, they trusted their system. Pitchers followed strict routines. Hitters practiced discipline every single day. Fielders drilled relentlessly. There were no shortcuts, no desperate hero plays, just consistent daily reps. Slowly but surely, everything turned around. That quiet, daily effort started to compound. And when the season ended, they weren't just a comeback story. They were world champions. So, here's the lesson. Stop obsessing over the finish line. Focus on building the daily systems that get you there. Success isn't about one big leap. It's the result of what you do every day. If this idea resonates with you, hit that subscribe button for more. Thanks for watching. Remember Stephen Bradbury at the 2002 Winter Olympics? They called him too slow, too old, a total long shot. But he didn't argue or try to prove them wrong. He just stayed in the race, way at the back. While all the favorites battled it out for the lead, jostling and fighting, Bradbury just waited. Then came the final lap. Pure chaos. They all crashed. Every single one of them, tangled in a heap on the ice. And Bradbury? He didn't panic. He didn't chase. He simply glided right past the wreckage and took home the gold medal. That wasn't luck. That was a masterclass in strategy. The lesson here is powerful. Don't show all your cards at once. Keep your superpower in your back pocket. Let others underestimate you while they burn through their energy. Because when you finally unleash your knockout punch at the perfect moment, when no one sees it coming, that surprise becomes your ultimate weapon. They'll call it a miracle, but you'll know it was the plan all along. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Picture this, the 2000 Olympics. You have Rulon Gardner, an overweight farm kid from Wyoming, stepping onto the mat. Across from him, Alexander Karelin, the Russian bear, a beast who hadn't lost a match in 13 years. Everyone laughed. They said Rulon had zero chance. It was a joke. But Rulon didn't listen to the noise. He didn't argue or try to convince anyone. He just had one simple thought. He's never wrestled me. When that bell rang, he didn't back down. He fought with pure heart and an unshakable belief in himself. And in one of the greatest upsets in sports history, against all odds, Rulon won. Here's the takeaway. You don't have to silence your doubters. You just have to reframe what they say. When they say you're too inexperienced, you say, yet. Too young? Yet. Not ready? Yet. Turn their skepticism into your fuel. Let their doubt become your fire, because there is no greater feeling than proving them all wrong. Thanks for watching, and if you found this inspiring, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let's talk about Buster Douglas. The year is 1990. He's a 42-1 underdog against the most feared man on the planet, Mike Tyson. Nobody, and I mean nobody, gave him a chance. The media, the fans, even the betting world saw him as just another guy waiting to get knocked out by the undefeated, untouchable knockout machine. But Buster had a reason, a powerful one. Just weeks before the biggest fight of his life, he lost his mother. He was heartbroken, grieving, but he made a promise. He said he would win this fight for her. No one listened. The bell rings. Tyson storms out, relentless, just like everyone expected. They were all waiting for the quick finish. But something was different. Buster didn't just survive, he fought back. With every round, he pushed a little harder. He even got knocked down, but he got back up. Then, in the 10th round, the unthinkable happened. The world froze. With a stunning combination, Buster Douglas did what no one thought possible. He knocked out Mike Tyson. The stadium erupted in chaos and disbelief. And Buster, he stood there, gloves raised, tears streaming down his face. He didn't scream or dance. He just cried. It was a moment of pure, raw emotion. But what he did next is the real lesson. After that monumental win, he regrouped. There were no wild parties, no endless victory tour, no getting lost in the distractions. While the world was still celebrating his historic upset, Buster Douglas went back to work. He started planning for his next fight. Why? Because true champions understand that a victory isn't the finish line. It's a checkpoint. This brings us to a powerful move you can apply in your own life. Celebrate your wins, but celebrate them quietly. Don't let the noise of praise dull your edge. Don't let the applause make you soft and complacent. Acknowledge your success, learn the lessons from it, and then immediately raise the bar. Before the crowd even stops clapping, you should be asking yourself, what's next? The moment you let a single celebration define who you are, you risk becoming a memory, a story of the past, instead of continuing to write your next chapter. Success isn't about winning once. It's about building a system for winning again and again and again. So when your big moment arrives, don't just live in it, level up from it. Let your focused silence be louder than all the noise. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you win. See you in the next one. So, there you have it. The 5 secret moves to turn the tables. 1. Stack those small wins. 2. Build systems that can't be broken. 3. Keep your superpower on the down low. 4. Turn their doubt into your fuel. And 5. Celebrate your wins quietly, then immediately raise the bar. When you put these together, being underestimated stops being an insult and starts being your rocket fuel. The next time someone looks past you or writes you off, don't waste your breath arguing. Just give them a little smile. They have no idea you're already 3 moves ahead of them on the board. This is Viral Flow Media TV, the place where underdogs rise to the top. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. I'd also love to hear your own underdog story in the comments. I promise I read every single one. Remember, you don't need their belief to believe in yourself. So keep stacking, keep grinding, and keep winning. It's your move.